Hi everyone, welcome to Rosewell Plantation in Gloucester, Virginia. This is the ruins of the Rosewell Plantation. It was started to be built in 1765 by John Page, who was a governor and contemporary of Thomas Jefferson. They were friends, went to school at William and Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia. It was kept in his family for a long while and then transferred to two different owners. The last owners were the Deans. Unfortunately, in 1916, it had a fire, which is why you see ruins today. You can't burn down completely a plantation built like this with this wonderful brick, but you can gut it. So why am I here? I just found out about this plantation and I happened to be in the area working, and I found out it's like listed in the top 10 haunted places in Virginia, and that's quite an achievement. So I am here to scan energetically the area and see what spirits are here. I can tell you it's a wonderful small gift shop that has ghost shirts, and does do ghost paranormal nights in the fall and maybe other times of year. So they do promote the paranormal here, and so let's see if they really have something here going on. So I'm just going to scan it now and see what I get. I can tell you that there's energy on the land, but let's go up to the building first and see what I get around the building itself. So we're a little bit closer, and I've heard, I purposely did not check out this place too much. I hear there's a lady in white, and I hear there's a lot of energy around, which this would be considered the basement area. In here, going up, there is family. Yeah, family visits here. And John himself visits here too, likes to be in this corner, but you see it trailing up, that's rooms. So I assume that there's private rooms that would have been lived at in this part, and he does visit here. There are two wives involved, I'm being told, with this as well. So this is residual appearances here. There was someone who passed right here, be the lower area considered the basement. There was also a very rough childbirth right here, which the person either nearly passed from or did pass from. It's very traumatizing. So that the energy of that would be around here as well. Also at night, they get white lights around here, almost like Bacon's Church area in Virginia is said to do that. There's like white sparkles that can happen. That's energy. Goes right, can go along the front of the building as well, which is, I would like to come out here at night and see that. But I know it happens. I can see it happening during the day as well. I mean, meaning I'm picking it up. Scanning again. There's an E initial with a woman. John comes up a lot. John Page comes up a lot. He had it for several generations, and actually it is said, I was such in a hurry to get out here that I didn't really check out the gift shop, but it is said that there are books written by younger generations about their experiences with ghosts. So that kind of puts a legitimate stance on it when the family's writing about it. Yeah, up here too. Domestic energy, just family. Family comes back here. Okay, also, this land is on the York River. Sorry, I wiped my leg because there's mosquitoes out here. Out here is the energy of Indians. Now, it is said that this property did have slaves. I feel like they are more out this way. And they go around this way. And so and even over here, let me walk over here. They come up to the house too. There's domestic ones. There's domestic slaves. One kind of was in the home. Well, they're, of course they're domestic, they're in the home, but one was a male, almost like a, we want to say of valet or something to that effect. And it's like 2 to 3 domestic. The one that is the, I'm not going to turn because this person keeps walking. I keep trying to miss them and they walk by me. But along this right side, this person has come out to the land as well, the male slave. Dressed up very nicely, almost wears white with black, like you would imagine a butler or someone would look like. Though we do go through from 1765 to the 1800s and into the 1900s, now it still feels associated almost, not as a hired worker, but as a slave. So they're wearing darker colors in the home. And I turn around here, see what else I catch. So, this land here, slaves. The interesting part is, well, let me tell you, the interesting part. There are woods here now, probably leads out to the river, though I don't think you can access the river from here. I don't see how that could be, but there are people arriving. It's got to be out here because there are people arriving through the river, and I feel like they're coming like along this way, which would make complete sense because generally with a plantation you're going to have the front door facing the river. You're going to need a mode of transportation along a river, and so they're arriving up this way. Let's take a look here. It's so wonderful. You can see the fireplaces. I'll show you in a second. Here we are. Interesting. Yeah. Right here, energy. But home. People living of the home. It's a short E name. It's not like an Elizabeth. I almost feel like it's maybe like an Edith or a name very short like that. But they are prominent here. This is where they walk off. They go this way. Out there, out here, out that way. But even those who work in a home, whom as I said before, I feel like they are slaves, are going out this way. So that would tell me probably off this way, not knowing. Even along here, there are little homes where slaves, I just feel, workers, even like overtakers, are along this way. Indians again, but not just over in here, but they have at some point been out in this way as well. More or less maybe 1500s, 1600s. But definitely an energy of them as well. Again. So down in here, people get a lot of energy. We're not allowed to walk up in there. I wouldn't, because it is 300 years old. So you don't want to have anything happen to you. But looky here, down in here, there is like basement dwelling area, cellar dwelling. That's where darker energy can be. So more than a few. 1, 2, 3. Pirates. Some pirating going on down in there in some way. Transactions, financial transactions. Also, commerce. So we're not trying to disparage anyone for 300 years. But I do feel like some of the commerce was on board on the books, some maybe not on the books. But I would tell you that if you go right here, where that hole is, you're going to be touched. You definitely would be touched. That is just a... I feel like I'm hearing crime-ridden area a little bit. But I feel like, yeah, there would be touching on anyone who goes down there. It's definitely energy. Yeah, still, I'm just drawn to the corners of this home. Right? I can't, like, wait to find out. Was this where they lived? Right here. Right here. Because I'm just drawn to the corners very much. And that, well, actually, it makes sense with the fireplaces. That would have to be rooms. So, yeah, a lot of energy of home. But, as I said, in that corner, that's like where a haunting would be. Yeah, definitely. And then the land is just filled with it. But interestingly enough, out and about. Like, it's not right around the home. Yeah, they walk. But I feel like if you were to look, for instance, out here through these trees, you probably might see somebody walking and then they disappear. So it's more away from the dwelling that you would have any slave families or caretakers or Indians. You know, they're away from this. All right. Gonna see what else I get. So there's a story of the lady in white. I'm feeling right out here, perhaps down this path. That path is probably a path that leads to the river. Right there. But yeah, yep. I am buying it. She's like, almost like wants to be like flowing her white dress right here. Didn't mean to spin it, just showing you how she flows. She can come up to the house too. Let me show you. She walks in here. Who are you? I feel like she was a young mother. I'm a mother. She can walk up in here as well. Sorry if I bounced. Right up in here. Yep. And out here too. But I feel like... Oh, stairs. I feel like she can more be seen out in here. Interesting. Some name Jessica is coming up, but she could be of the land. I'll look it up and see if I find anything about her. I am not saying it's the lady in white. It just showed up like a banner of someone else who is of the land. All right. Let me take one more look from this side. I would love to come out here at night. I can understand why they do paranormal out here. They say there's photos in the gift shop too. I'm drawn back here. There's energy back here. Soldiers. Because the house did go through a revolutionary and civil war. There can be soldiers back in here too. Right here. Both sides. Oh, interesting. Redcoats. Redcoats in the Civil War. They're around the area. I'll just put it that way. They're around the area. Both sides. Let me see what else. Gosh, every time I think I'm done, I get more. It's wow. I'm glad I came. Spinning again. That was a mediumship spin. Excellent. Alright, we have one more look at backing up here of Rosewell Plantation in Gloucester, Virginia. Very interesting place, filled with energy of the home, but mostly of the land. I think I would be interested in coming out at nighttime and seeing it, because I do feel it has a lot of energy. And it's quiet out here, and I think it's definitely worth a visit. I'll be following with pictures, and thank you for joining me on this episode of The Haunted Suitcase.